Welcome back, Derby Universe.
I like that we have the whole universe to work with.
I feel that's relevant. The sport is that that exciting in a sport that the universe should be behind it.
It really should. My name's Corey. You might know me from such teams as Ballarat Rat Pack and the Gender-Ending Story.
Yeah, I just watched you. You were amazing.
Aww,
I'm Harmon Miranda. I'm from South Sea Roller Derby. I bench the Banshees at Statewide Stampede and co-captain the Sirens on the other times.
Brilliant. Well, we've got a little bit of time before the Derby gets underway. We would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands on which we're living and skating on, the Wadawurrung people, and pay our respects to elders past and present. And we're all committed to honouring the continuation of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders' unique cultural and spiritual relationship to the lands and waters and their rich contribution to society.
We are at the third place game now. The whole year has been leading up to
Oh my God.
Statewide Stampede ladder. We have got Diamond Valley Roller Derby against East Vic Roller Derby today. We're going to have to do the rosters in a second because the rolling whistle is almost gone. And they're off and racing. We have Knives to meet you running up the inside line while PMS has got Ra at the front to beat. Ra's going to keep her occupied for we're halfway around that first turn. Knives coming up nice and low. Big wall of blue. So we have Diamond Valley today in the blue. East Vic are in their white with purple highlights. Knives calls it before PMS gets a chance to score. 2 points to East Vic Roller Derby to get the ball. There's no ball.
There's no ball.
There's no ball. To get the ball rolling.
Just trying to find our live stream on our fancy little thing. What am I doing? Talking.
You're commentating roller. You were skating.
I was skating, and now I'm doing the
points,
talking.
Now you're talking about the points.
Wonderful. We've got a 5-second call. We've got Halsier up for the Firetails, taking beautiful toe stop work on the outside line there. Who have we got coming through? Cups for East Vic, not too far behind. Hals is so strong pushing through that pack.
I would suggest a similar style jamming to yours.
We have very, very similar vibes.
No slowing into the pack, no stopping for any of those pesky blockers.
I know, why would you stop for them?
Technically, it's not your thing. Like, that's your whole...
As long as you know where you're going to hit and it's going to be legal.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't need to stop.
Completely agree. So Diamond Valley did get the 4 points in that jam, putting them in the lead by a huge 2 points to East Vic Roller Derby.
That's it. We need to call it now.
No, that last game, it was we couldn't call it till the 3/4 time. All right, so we've got Knives up again. So that's a pretty quick rotation for Knives coming in on Jams 1 and Jams 3. They are up against PMS again. Okay, so 2 jammer rotation to start with. Everybody's starting with their power lineups. Tripod of blue, stopping Knives at... Not stopping Knives, should I say, at corner 1. PMS runs up that inside, about 30 feet between the 2 jammers. We do have a bit of a depleted pack here for Diamond Valley now. Only 2 blockers, Nick and Slaps. Ready to stop Knives though. Oh, little apex hop by Knives. Gets a full 4 points. And comes around for another pass. PMS being drawn to the back. Abby and Ra at the back working together to stop PMS. Don't you love seeing Nat and Abby out together? This is Junior Derby, something that's been around now for 5-6 years in Australia, and we're actually seeing some of these kids now turn 18, and that's our mother-daughter combo out there.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Love it. So Knives pushing solidly on a tripod at the back of the pack. PMS still dancing at the front. East Vic holding her back. She now exits for her first scoring pass. Knives looks to the bench. Knives looks to the ground. PMS is actually headed to the penalty box, my bad. So Knives gets to spend the next 30 seconds unopposed. Not going to lie, it looks like she's working hard for these points.
Oh, yeah. Like, we came up against Diamond Valley earlier in the year. They are a tough blocking team.
Yeah. And such a diverse skills group of skaters in Diamond Valley. Like, you've got some real old veterans of the sport and some new, full of energy, full of gung-ho skaters and such a... It's so good to see community sport, you know, where everybody's growing and nurturing everybody.
It's been really interesting post-pandemic to see kind of a lot of leagues lost so many of their veteran skaters, and now kind of a year or two back, we've got all of them.
Mad Pixie.
right. She's amazing, but
Should never have left. But yeah, no, it's amazing to see them all sort of coming back and growing new people. And so that was an 8-point jam for East Vic.
we've got a power jam start for Cupcake Fairy, while PMS is still having a moment in the bin. But that Firetail blocking pod, so strong.
Ponyboy and Beast.
Oh!
So close.
Beautiful footwork and just that core strength to
to
just
remain
keep
in
twirling. And the sense of, I know exactly where my toe stop is,
Yep.
I know exactly where the line is, I'm good.
And poor Beast and Ponyboy went to do the drawback, assuming they knocked them out, which is always disheartening when you get back there and the jammer's running off into the sunset.
As a jammer, it's kind of
Oh,
validating.
yeah, no, sorry, yeah. I have blocker perspective, you have jammer perspective.
So we're a good balance.
Good balanced commentary team today.
Oh, nice run back from Beast.
That one did work that time for Beast. Told the call away the bench.
Really smart call off. I feel like this game is going to be similar to a few of the different games we've had today, where we're going to have a lot of short jams, a lot of low-scoring jams, just keeping that control.
People don't want to risk it. There's too much at stake. We're talking medals now.
Yeah.
We're on the podium game. So that was only 3 points. That was a long jam and lots of work for 3-point jam for East Vic, bringing them to 13. Diamond Valley, what's that, 5 points behind on 8. We have got... I can't see. We've got 2 jammers on the line. That's all I can tell you. We've got Hells Yeah pushing on that outside, and Strawberry short skate for East Vic Roller Derby. Hells Yeah has a good half-track lead now. Declared lead jammer coming around to get some points. Strawberry Shortcake being pushed to the outside line. Looks like we've had partial star pass. Nope. Pivot is going to the box, therefore the star pass was not legal, not complete. It has to pass the jammer hat back to the initial jammer, which was Strawberry Shortcake. How's he coming around for another 4 points? Why not? Why not? It's your job, isn't it? Like, as a jammer?
I mean, essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Although I like to say the blockers, score the points, the jammers collect the points. But I'm, again, blocker bias.
No, that's fair. What have we
So,
got?
Hells Yeah.
Was that an 8-point jam?
Yeah, I think it was 8. We'll just wait for the extra
Oh,
points. I agree.
Beautiful.
Lead change. East Vic Roller Derby on 13. Diamond Valley now with 8 extra points on 16.
We've got PMS lining up for Diamond Valley.
And 2 refs in the road to be able to see. Oh, it's Evie. Is that Evie? Pretty sure it's Evie.
Yeah, it's Evie. Good
Oh,
call.
I haven't seen Evie jam in a very long time.
Like we were saying, it's a comeback year.
But they've been skating. They've been out there blocking. I'm like,
Oh,
is that
yeah.
a strategic decision because she's been working on it, or is that because we had some jammers that couldn't make it tonight?
That was a beautiful toast-up run on that first corner by PMS to get lead. We've had a sneaky little star pass by East Vic, so Natto Ninetails going around the outside of that first corner. And that's now the jammer. Star passes are one of the most obscure derby rulings, where if the jammer just gets a bit over it, they can pass it to their pivot with the stripe on their helmet cover.
I like to think there's more strategy to it than a bit over it.
I mean, as a jammer, sometimes that's just it.
That's just it.
Unfortunately, we've got a penalty for our East Vic jammer.
So that was now after the star pass, because Evie's
Yeah.
gone back to blocking and very effectively has drawn PMS back twice already.
Yeah.
Big hit.
Oh, strategic call-off. Icing the jammer in the bin, getting a bit of a blocker advantage for the Firetails.
I don't get icing the jammer. I just don't. From a points perspective, if you've already got lead, you've got the power. Why would you want to risk, sort of not getting lead the next time? Because you can get lead from the box.
You can get lead from
Although
the
she
box.
did just sit, so reduces the risk. But while you've got the option to build points, again, yeah, okay, if the jammer's about to die. Well, what would you say?
I don't
Had
know.
enough of it? Then,
Like, I like a power jam start.
yeah,
It gives you a bit of an energy boost.
true for the
kinda,
oncoming jammer. Yeah, good point. Good point.
and then you get a chance to switch up your jammer matching if that's something your bench is
We've
doing.
been trying to do, yeah.
Like,
Oh my God, the first few jams of your game before, where it was literally 3 times in a row. The first 9 jams, you guys kept it the same. That was nuts.
And then we both clued on and went, nah, no more of that.
But we were having that cool discussion about if you can keep the other jammer scoreless but can't score points, that's still not quite useful. So it was it was interesting. Your matchups, I love that game for the jammer matchups alone. Meanwhile, back to this game, 8 points Diamond Valley, Eastvic got 3, so we're 24-16. So we have Hellsier unopposed on the jammer line because Nat has been sent to the box. Tripod of Eastvic blockers, moving to the in, moving to the out. Hells just does that magical sidestep on it. Oh. Did a magical step on the side, sidestepping on her toe stops, sadly using her forearm to do so. Dang. So going to have a jammer bounce. The pack reshuffles its configuration as each team works out what they want to do.
So jammer bounce, because you can't have derby without jammers on track.
Egotistical much? No, you are correct. That is in
right.
the rules. yeah. It's the rules. That's how he plays it.
Fine. So
Lovely drawback by Slaps then, bringing Nat further back around the track. Eastvic all doing a bit of Timo, clears the outside line.
Beautiful offense.
Nat does a tap dance as she goes past. Her bench goes wild. It's always exciting when sort of the not jammer does the jammy thing. Everybody gets like Razorback jamming that last jam of the first game. All the good stuff. Hells is back on, pushing that tripod Eastvic players all the way to the front. Out of play, have to let her go. Nat's got her 4 points. He's taken out by Slaps, who takes herself out as well. So, risky biz that one. Because you are allowed to cut on one of your own teammates, but no more than that. So,
but if your opposition person who knocked you out, they go out as well?
That's fine. You don't care about them. But anybody else that was in front of you when you left the track, you do care about. So, Hell's going through for a second scoring pass. Nat, I think, is trapped in her second scoring pass. Firetail's doing a really good job of reforming around that as she moves side to side.
Both of these teams have got really strong blocking pods at the moment. Well, not at the moment, but generally.
On Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays.
Sorry.
On Wednesdays we block strong.
That's right. But Hells is definitely much more of a forward-pushing jammer, whereas Nat's more of a lateral jammer. Sort of trying to look and make holes, whereas Hells is like, I'll just take them out of play. 2 minutes comes to its natural conclusion. I'm assuming we've got an 8-8 there. I'm assuming. No. How could Nat have fought for that long and still only have got 2 points in that pass? That seems like karma-logically not fair.
Karma-logically? I like it. Yeah, so we've got Diamond Valley up to 32, slightly extending that lead with Eastvic on 22, but there's still 20 minutes left in this half and a whole other half to go after that. So, again, possibly too early to call.
Probably. 10 points, though. The good maths. Do the math.
All right, we've got Cupcake Fairy jamming, clearing that outside line again, getting the lead for Eastvic, and PMS fighting through that really tough Eastvic blocking, just getting around Achilles out the front there. About 3/4 of a track. Cup's getting a run back. Oh, nicely navigated through the pack there. Well, PMS is having a bit of a time down the back. I feel it.
Yep.
I empathise. I was there about 15 minutes ago. Cup's gone through. Nice clean 4 points so far, coming through for her second scoring pass. Well, PMS is still being only just got out.
Just as you say it, always as you say it. Yeah.
It's like as soon as you call the points, then they actually add them onto the scoreboard. Nice strategic jam there by Eastvic. They should, do an 8-4 jam for that one. Really good by Cups.
Close that gap down to 6 points. It's quite a dynamic, fast game. We're not really, those jammers aren't being locked down into one position. They're getting to move, like the blockers are reforming and recapturing, but it's not this sort of static, hard push. There's a whole heap of movement and chaos out there. So, new jammer for Diamond Valley. It's up against Knives to meet you. I can't see their number.
I feel like it might be Watto.
Not doing a drawback either way. Okay.
Yes, Watto.
Watto, good job. And Watto around the outside for lead. Knives stuck between Nick and Splats again. That's been a solid blocking pair we've seen working together for the first 15 minutes of this game.
Unfortunately,
Knives
multiplayer for Nick.
Okay, if you're working together with a multiplayer, maybe not as not as helpful. Oh, nice big hit to Abby to the outside there on the water, 3-5-1. Oh, Knives comes in, sneaks some points around the outside. Ooh. Water decides to call it off. Okay, my bench brain kicks in as it always does, and I'm like, nope. If Knives is already out, you might as well wait that whole amount of time till they come back around and make sure you've still got your full 4. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
How did Knives in there? Oh, somebody must have fallen down, or somebody must have gone out of bounds.
It was a no point, no pass.
On the Splats, when Splats hit out?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Splats hit out, Knives didn't go back in
and
behind.
Recapture that point, yep.
And recapture it, so she only got 3 for
Okay, so
that
all
jam.
of my bench whinging there, it was 3-3 anyway.
Yes.
No harm, no foul.
All right. Another lineup that we're seeing a bit. We've got Halsier for the Firetails, just getting lead on that apex for the first turn. Kalps is having a bit of a trouble down the back with that really strong Firetails blocking pod, while Halser's coming through for her scoring pass.
Hells looks to the bench to call. I think they said no. Hells shakes her head no back. What do you mean no?
I mean, look, again, jammer perspective. Sometimes the bench says to do something and you go, you know what? For me, nah.
No, I actually
Not
have a
right
rule.
now.
If my jammer needs to overrule me for legitimate reasons, like they feel they're going to get a penalty or they feel that they're so fatigued, or like,
Yeah.
I'm quite happy for the jammer to overrule me if it's a real
Gotta
reason.
have a reason, damn
It's
it.
got to be a reason. All right, so Diamond Valley are on 42, East Vic are on 33. We have Diamond Valley taking the back line this time with PMS, and somebody behind Gary is jamming.
Strawberry short skate.
Yeah, see, short. Can't see. Strawberry short skate being held by the blue bloggers at the back. Tripod of East Vic holding PMS at the front. Now, this is kind of more that slow grind of derby.
Yeah.
I suppose the jams have tied out a little bit. Slowed them down a little bit. We've just hit turn number 1 to indicate how slowly we have been going. 30 seconds, and we've moved 30 feet.
I feel like that slower derby is definitely kind of the blocker controlling the
Yeah,
pack.
as a blocker,
They're
that's
really
what I
locking
prefer.
it down.
And so now we've swapped places. We have our blue tripod at the front with Jack Spike doing a bit of offense for short skate. Short skate is through for lead. Nat, an effective hit to the inside line to draw PMS back again.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, we had a bridge break there, so Nat was out of play pretty quickly. Short skate coming around for scores and points. Jack goes in to do some O. Definitely have pack at the front, so that back tripod has to make sure that they're staying within 20 feet. PMS pushing to the out, pushing to the end, just pushing. She does have her jammer hat in hand in case the opportunity arises.
Which it may.
She's looking lovingly to the front, looking wistfully to the front.
That was such a clean star pass.
Yeah, hardly noticed by East Vic. Slaps has got it, Slaps is out. The star has cleared the pack for Diamond Valley. Short skate through for another 4 points. Looks back, calls it. Well done, that was a hard slog. Hard fought 8 points, but 8 points unopposed is really good this is quite a low scoring game.
Bringing us back to a 1 point
game. Oh, my heart's not going to make it through these games today. 42-41. Oh, I've got to remember to do the rosters next time. Who are these magical skaters you're watching?
We need a timeout. We need something.
Yeah, that's right. I can talk fast.
All right, so we've got Halsier for the Firetails. Oh, so strong on that outside line, getting lead, and Evie jamming for East Vic.
Evie doing double duties today.
Jack's been really good with that offense, just kind of taking that line. Oh, that toe stop work.
Signature line. I'm going to call it a signature move now.
Yeah.
Hell's signature move of toe stop sidestepping down the line.
Yeah. Now I want Hells to sign my toe stops. That was such a smart jam. 4 points for Firetails, nothing for East Vic.
Just that little breather they needed.
Just scooch it out a little bit.
Firetail's bench is standing quite close to the, yep, still the timeout coming there.
There we go. All right.
Oh, we can do the things.
We have rosters.
We do. Diamond Valley Roller Derby Club, the Diamond Firetails. Today we have 1-2 PMS, 155 Power Ranger, 160 Little Fury, 2627 Hells Yeah, 351 Watto, 37 Gilsey, I'm really sorry, 4 Ponyboy, 42 Pepper Vendetta, 45 Assassin Speed, 495 L, 55 Bussy the Vampire Slayer, 6502 Nick, 666 The Beast, 93 Cax Laps, and on the bench we've got Griv Reaper, Sarge, Judy Bench, and Spicy.
And for our East Vic Roller Derby Witches, we have 9 Nat 09 Tails, 10 Never Ending Rory, 13 Knives to Meet You, 144 Butcherbird, 2 Evie, 23 Nicholas Rage, 27 Achilles Wheel, 33 Tenacious V, 351 Push Up Ra, 4 Strawberry Short Skate, 42 Mad Mag's Fury Roll, 5 The Rumour, 55 Cupcake Fairy, 7 Jack's Bite, and 73 Chainsaw, with Knickerbocker, Jira Pornstar, and Oopsie Ruckus for their bench crew.
Now, I've missed Campaign here, as they've got no number. Campaign on the Diamond Firetails.
Cam, I believe,
Injured?
had a bit of an injury. I think it was in Moe.
Good to see they're still on the roster.
Still a very valuable team member, honestly.
Yeah. Oh.
If I was out the front, I could probably still hear Cam.
Yeah. And look how perfectly timed that was. Rolling whistle, ready to commence roller derby again.
People might think we know what we're doing.
Can't let that happen.
They'd be wrong, but they might.
And we have on the outside PMS pushing forward. And it's Abby. We have Abby for East Vic Roller Derby. So this is their first season at the 18 plus Roller Derby League. Oh, PMS withstands a big hit at the front from that. The balance and control, the staying your toe stops on the line. Abby cuts through to the inside. PMS comes in for some points. Slap's doing some O on the outside line. Been told by the bench to call it. What do we got? 1 point to Firetails. I think that was pretty clear, 0 points to East Vic. 47 to 41.
Honestly, some jams, 1-0, that's a win.
Well, they won that jam, correct.
Literally.
And we are now in our second quarter of Roller Derby. We've got 11 minutes 50 on the period clock.
I'll do a quick shout out to all our amazing officials, which make the derby happen.
Agreed.
Because we literally cannot do it without them.
Not safely and legally.
Not at all. So our non-skating officials, we have Buster Hammy, Hypodermic, Buster Hammy again, doing head NSO and penalty lineup tracking. Superstar. Rules Vern, Killer Hertz, Tenacious Rex, Killer Curls, Abby Normal, Spag, and Panda as our non-skating crew. You'll see in the middle, managing the penalty box, managing the points.
Doing all the managing. Then out on the skates officials and also track repair people, we have 5284, Gary, Miss Cray Cray, Zorantula, KTKO, JR, Pee-wee, and Smackaron. Again, thank you for making Derby happen.
Honestly, 17 people to do the officiating when teams have 15 max skaters. It's such a big thing. Anyway, Derby's happening. Hells Yeah out for lead again. She's doing really well this game. Not to be outdone, a third of the track. Cupcake Fairy out behind her. Got both teams setting up really strong on the outside.
Signature move didn't quite work that time. Got knocked out. Decides to call. Was it soon enough? No, 1 point stolen.
Look, it's still a positive points diff.
True.
Going with that.
You're a half-full person, aren't you?
I don't know. For me, I try and be half full.
Yes. I think as a jammer you have to be. You're the target, you're the... And technically, it takes a team to win, but obviously jammers feel the pressure.
Honestly, you can't do anything without your blockers. They make me look good.
Alrighty, so Diamond Valley on 49, East Vic Roller Derby on 42, PMS out with lead jammer, and we have Knives to Meet You. Oh, big whip off Nat's shirt there. Nat's going to have to probably fix some stitches in there.
Don't get enough whips anymore.
No, it's a long lost art. So PMS pushing up against two East Vic blockers on a scoring pass, whilst Knives is still battling at the back. The Firetails blockers doing an amazing job. Star pass over the top of the blue blockers. Let's Nata Nine Tails become our jammer. PMS says, nah, Don't want to fight that. Why bother? My bench brain goes, but she's a pivot, so she's probably not as good as jamming. You should have tried to run it. But
Give her a chance, see if you can run the jam, get a few extra points.
yeah. Well, let's be honest, Nat's an all-rounder. We know that she can do pretty well in the jamming, so probably a very smart decision from PMS. But if it's a team you don't know so well, sometimes worth letting that star pass play on in case that pivot's not the best jammer.
Speaking of teams we don't know so well, just want to do a quick shout out to the East Coast Clash coming up on the 16th and 17th of September. There's a lot of
multi-day, multi-track tournament.
Whoop, whoop. Sorry.
We
they were raising the roof in the middle of the track. I don't know if we could see it. There's a lot of
We can zoom in on Corals if they want to do it
coming.
again.
We've got teams coming from Queensland, from Adelaide, from Sydney, and just
Western Australia. We've got Ward coming across.
Oh, we do too. That's so
Ward are
good.
playing East Vic.
That's so nice.
It's going to be a sanctioned game. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yes, so if you need more derby, head to Nets in Banyule in McLeod, 16th, 17th of September.
We've got
Meanwhile, Hells Yeah, pushing against an East Vic tripod.
possibly had a false start for Hells. Maybe not.
No, we got two leads called.
We got two leads.
Somebody make a decision.
What do we got? Yes, Hells is out as lead.
So Hells slightly behind Fairy. She's lifting her hands, she's calling it.
Yeah.
It's early in the game, you've got a few points lead, you don't need to
Don't need to.
stress too much. Don't push it, don't risk it.
That can really happen, like, as a jammer and a jam ref. Those split seconds between, like, both jammers getting out at the same time visually, trying to figure it out after the fact.
Especially with this track cambered to the walls at a different angle and fast-paced game.
Oh, we got a timeout for our East Vic team.
It's one each now, one timeout each. Should probably shout out to the photographers, considering I'm married to one of them. So we'd love to thank these people that come along and allow us to remember our sport and market our sport. So we've got Scout from Alrighty Production House, Hawkeye from RXA Photography, Ra from Social Grind Media, Lucy from LJ Champion Creative Media, like I love that name, and Nick from Purple Nebula. Well, I'm going to say Nick's not taking photos now because they're on the track.
Oh, rude.
Rude.
So we've got Jam 17 for this one coming up. PMS for Diamond Valley and Strawberry Short Skate jamming for East Vic. Strawberry just getting drawn back a little bit at the back of the pack. Again, that really sort of grinding, slowed down game from both blocking pods.
Pack advantage to Diamond Valley here with the 4 blockers. Not having a huge impact though, because it seems that's been the 3 East Vic quite successful.
East Vic just getting out of play at the front. They got a bit too far away from their blocking buddies, so they had to stop doing all the things. Getting PMS out for lead and on her first scoring pass. And yeah, we had a successful star pass.
Same thing, I feel like deja vu. PMS is calling it off after a star pass to Nata Nine Tails.
Yep.
We decided that was a sensible option. Good job, PMS.
I'm glad they've got your approval.
Sorry, I'm a terrible commentator. I cannot turn off the benching brain. So Diamond Valley got 4 points, bringing them to 57. East Vic Roller Derby on 42. That lead is stretching out little by little. We've got just under 8 minutes left in this first half. And shout out to Esther and Ellen on the live stream. Go Diamond Valley, go Witches. We have Hells Yeah pushing, middle of the track, straight through for lead. Knives goes around the outside and is only 10 feet behind.
Is this his first Hells and Knives matchup?
I think it is.
Ooh, I like
Or
it.
was it the first year? Oh, no, it was PMS.
Oh, maybe the
PMS.
first.
So Diamond Valley decided to take... Oh, there was just a bit of argy-bargy between the jammers and just went, nah, calling it.
It's so tempting to do the jammer on jammer, like try and hit them out, try and mess with them.
Never works.
I never pull it
works.
off. I either get a penalty or I just slide
You're the one that
completely
falls
off track.
down or gets behind. Yeah. No, I understand that. I also think when jammers do that too, they get sort of, they smile at each other and they get all, like, they forget about the whole having to score points and how far away the pack is.
Oh, wait, we have to score points? Gosh. All right, PMS up for the Firetails with the Rumour. Their
First time
first
jamming.
jam. Yes, for East Vic. Really slow pack, really condensed pack. We've got PMS pushing out the front, trying to get through on that inside first turn. And succeeding.
I feel like PMS has been 50% jamming. It's
really high rotations.
Sorry, the rumour is Abby, my bad. Sorry. We have seen the
we have
jam.
to.
I just haven't been using their derby name. Apologies.
That's what you get for, like, knowing people.
Only because my daughter started junior derby, so we see them at training each week. They're still involved now with the juniors, but more in a sort of a coaching support role than so it's lovely to see cross-generational. Alrighty, so that was a 3-point jam for Diamond Valley, 60 points for them total, 18-point lead on Eastvic, who are on 42. We have Hells against...
Wow, she's strong. That was so good.
We've called that one off. I'm going to assume that's a call for safety medical reasons.
Our amazing first aiders at Deadly Sports Plus are going to do a quick check-in.
So good. They actually know roller derby.
They do.
Which is quite different to a lot of the first aiders we have. And because roller derby is a full contact sport and they care about our heads and necks, you'll find them sneaking onto the bench occasionally, even if nothing's been called in that jam. Just checking on people and being proactive, and it's an absolute delight.
Oh, we love them. They're so great to work with. I think they've been at
all the statewide, well,
almost,
yeah.
I mean, you find queer, Indigenous-owned roller derby knowledge.
First aiders, why would you go anywhere else?
Honestly,
why it's a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer.
All right, thankfully that Eastvic skater is off, getting checked in, has all the expertise to make sure they're okay. Also, while we're doing shout-outs, we want to thank Beardcasts.
Oh my God, we so do.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to hear us without him.
No, it's not his fault the internet's
jumping.
I'm
sorry for that.
Honestly, you need to probably a bigger apology. Come on. Anyway.
I'm very sorry for inflicting these lovely voices onto the internet at large and the people here.
Yeah, Signature Hells.
Signature Hells on the outside, Knives gaining on the inside. This is a good matchup, actually. I think Knives puts a little bit under Hell's skin when it comes to quick entry to the pack. Oh my gosh, the pack is so discombobulated. There is not a single blocker working with another blocker. I don't think I've seen that for this level derby for a while. So points-wise, what happened then? 2 points to Diamond Valley, 1 point to Eastvic.
I feel like they're potentially doing that matchup as a bit of a neutralising situation from both sides.
I agree.
Because they're both really good point-scoring jammers usually.
Yeah.
But
well,
if you
it
can
was
just
like
kind of
the Mad Pixie U matchup, but then if neither of you are scoring points, which other jammer in your team is doing that work? It was got to risk it sometimes.
Jack's been great with the offense off the line there.
Oh, one jammer to the box, 2 jammers to the box.
So we're going to go, this jam is going to go out for the full 2 minutes, and we'll get Cupcake Fairy on track straight away again. There we go. So yeah, a lovely quirk of derby. If one jammer is already in the bin and another jammer gets a penalty and goes to sit, they only have to sit the same amount of time as the first jammer, who's released immediately.
Sounds fair and reasonable. Oh, beautiful avoiding Slapatino's butt there by Cupcake.
That control was great. So we're not going to have any lead jammer for this one because they've both done a no-no and had a little think about it. Oh.
Untouched that time.
That's beautiful. Like, Cupcake's amazing at picking those lines and doing that air jamming of just finding the gaps and
air
working
jamming, I've never
through.
heard it called that. I'm going to start using that term, stealing it.
Oh, it's a whole thing.
It is. Only touched by air jamming. I love it.
At the end of this, like, I can go on and on about jamming styles.
You prefer air jamming to floor jamming, I assume.
I'm very experienced in floor jamming. Nice work by Cups getting through second scoring pass.
Yep.
Yeah, second scoring pass for both. So it's 8 points apiece. We've still got about 20 seconds left in the jam. Both blocking pods. Oh, nice run back there.
Back block to PMS.
Unfortunately, PMS heading to the bin again. Cups has still got a few seconds to try and pick up any points she might have missed on the way through.
Big hugs there between teams.
I love that about Derby.
Oh, it's only we're only enemies for the between that first whistle and that 4 whistles.
Even between then,
Yeah, that's
we're
true.
just in the way. Not enemies, just kind of
Frenemies.
frenemies. Yeah.
Frenemies. So 2.5 minutes left in this period.
Oh, nice work by Cubs. Picked up 10 points in that jam.
Fairly decent lead for Diamond Valley considering the low-scoring nature of this game. 70 to 53. Like, I'm not saying it's not doable. Like, roller derby,
100%.
that's one jam.
Yeah.
Well, as Beardcast reminded me last time, in the low contact, there was a 24-point jam. It's the highest jam we've seen today. So.
It was amazing, that low contact. Sorry.
Yeah, we're allowed to
I
be
get
amazed.
distracted.
We're allowed to be amazed by roller derby. We're allowed to be proud of our sport. And
It's so cool. Similar to what you were saying with the juniors, watching the low contact people kind of start out potentially like spindly little Bambi-legged things.
you know that's
learning
how Bambi
everything
got her
again.
name in our league, right? She's one of our
Honestly,
amazing blockers. Her name is Bambi because she started out as a Bambi on the gates.
I
Would not have picked that? No.
I'm struggling to suspend my disbelief in that.
Exactly. But you're right, it's that how much people can change on that, because roller derby is a 6 to 9 to 12 month journey to get to full contact, so there is so much growth and development.
Because you've got to learn to skate first, then learn the rules, then actually learn how to do them.
Yeah, our Frisbee program is 6 weeks of stopping and falling. We don't let anybody hit you until you can stop and fall. Oh, you're going to do the run. We have an official review. We're sending Corey in to get all the details. Dun, dun. So the official review is from our East Vic team. So the captains and the alternates from each team go out, and the head ref will be like, state the nature of your official review. And one team will present their case, and highly recommend you present what outcome you want. That's the most important bit. I want this to happen because, and then they look to the other team and they're like, do you understand? And you go, yep, because really you've got no impact. You're not going to change anything that's been said. Then the head ref goes off and tells the other refs, and then they all chat about it, and then they all come back and give their outcome. Each team gets one official review per half. If the official review goes your way, you get to keep it and use it again. If it does not, you lose your official review, and usually nothing changes. So I'm expecting now Corey to turn around and through interpretive dance tell me what the official review is. No? Just going to have a chat and find out what the outcome is. So we've got a little bit of converring between the bench and the mirror on Diamond Valley. It looks all very official. So if you are in the venue, please do check out all of the market stalls that we've got here today. Lovely festive atmosphere, so much good product for purchasing. That's a big discussion by the refs. They're all getting involved. Head shakes, head nods. We do have the Diamond Valley jammer in the box at this time. So I'm going to make a guess that Diamond Valley are trying to change that. Really makes sense to hold your official reviews for things that will impact points. So if your best blocker is on, six penalties and you want to revoke one of those, or, to get your jammer out of the box faster or get one of their penalties revoked, you want to save your official reviews the things that are going to have an impact on the gameplay. This is a really long official review. I'm super intrigued as to what has taken so much discussion and deliberation. As the huddle disperses, Corey heads back with the answer to our burning questions. That was a long, epic discussion. What was the... Please state the nature of your review.
Oh, wow, so formal. So, Eastvic were wanting to call a penalty on the Blue Jammer for skating through their bench to get to the penalty box.
That's technically not against the rules, right?
Misconduct potential safety issue. They had discussed it previously in like the pre-game chats and had that warning. Unfortunately, none of the refs had eyes on it, so they did.
Can't call what you can't see.
Yeah, they did lose that review. It's a fun quirk of Derby. If the refs don't see it, technically it's not wrong.
I'd prefer that. I don't want them to make stuff up. But I also think, why not use your official review with 2 minutes left in the half if you can get the other jam in the box?
Speaking of time left in the half, we have Strawberry Short Skate for Eastvic pushing out through that second corner, getting lead. But we got PMS.
Fresh from the box.
Fresh from the box. Still pushing through that outside line. PMS is another skater that has that amazing toe stop awareness. Like,
you can turn on a dime, but also a very lateral skater. Sometimes doesn't feel like they're going as forward as fast as they're going sideways. She says as PMS is pushing forward.
PMS out for...
The initial pass, that one.
Yeah, that was through the initial pass, so she's going for her point scoring. And Strawberry Short Skate getting the call from the bench to...
It's like 7 points for Strawberry there. Nice jam for Eastvic, actually.
Yeah.
Bringing him within single digits.
9 points. If you can get it, single digits before the second half, get a bit of a regroup at half time.
Yeah, feels much better from your motivation mindset perspective.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And we have Knives straight out to the inside. Halsia's almost straight out around the outside. Bit of a chase down. They're in the opposite. Hell's behind is determined to catch up.
Like Hell's
speed skating maneuver. Oh, big hit. Huge hit to Knives to the outside. And I think we've got our first aiders quickly to the scene. We might take a short break and catch up with you once we've sorted this guy out. And we're back. Good news, Knives skated away from that incident.
Again, big thanks to Deadly Sports Plus for being absolutely on the ball.
So responsive.
So responsive, making sure we're all as safe as possible.
Now, we're not going to see Knives for at least 3 jams because that was called off due to injury. And totally up to them, obviously, a comeback at all. But, nobody panic if you don't see them for at least 3 jams.
And that is our rolling whistle, so it's officially the end of the first half.
I was not paying attention to the period clock there at all whatsoever.
There's a lot going on. That's why there's 2 of us.
Cool. So, 73 points for Diamond Valley, a 12-point lead to East Vic Roller Derby. Half a game of Derby. 3rd medal is on the line. What are they going to talk about at halftime? What are they going off to the benches to chat about?
I mean, if they're anything like us, what's working, what's not, what do we need to change, what do we absolutely do not change at all?
That's right. That would have been a tricky talk for you guys because your game was so close. This one, East Vic, what's East Vic going to do to change this up? Although they have been bringing it back, so maybe they don't have to change up anything. Anyway, we've got 14 minutes to think about that.
I feel like the teams may also think about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, we get to find out. Stay tuned for the exciting conclusion.
Yeah, right. All right. I'm going to go and find some food, and we will see you back.
About 13 minutes.
Yeah, cool. Enjoy.
And we're back with 5 seconds to spare. So, where do we leave them? 12-point difference. Playing for third place. Diamond Valley on 73, East Vic on 61.
And the first time these two teams have played, because Diamond Valley has normally been or traditionally, historically been a merged team with a few different other teams, whereas they're a standalone crew now.
Correct.
Both of these teams had 3 wins, 1 loss throughout their pools. Have come in. Diamond Valley started out like with a little bit of a better points differential from the full season.
I wouldn't bank on the
Oh
points
gosh, no.
The pools were random pools, so normally when you set up a pool tournament, you try and put the top one, sort of 1 in one, 2 in the other,
Kind
3,
of balance
4,
it out.
yeah. Whereas these guys were random pools this year, so I guess the score line at the grand final will tell whether the random pools was successful or not.
I mean, for the most part, like the pool standings have kind of ended up being the sort of end of tournament standings.
Yeah. No, it has been a good predictor. I thought we only had 5 seconds. We had way more than 5 seconds.
I know. I could have had more chips.
I look at my Mars bar suspiciously.
It looks back at you with fear.
How does it know that it will be devoured? All right, so we've got Cupcake up against Hells Yeah, something we've seen a couple of times. It is Hells Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
I believe so.
Yeah, because sometimes it's PMS. So no, it's Hells Yeah.
It's
Beast Drinks O on the out. Hell's going round the outside. Why change what's working, hey?
Oh.
30, 40 feet behind, we have Cupcake Fairy. Pack jostling for position. Who wants the front? Who wants the back? Where are we going to get together? Diamond Valley sort of stand out of the road for Hells Yeah, and then go to reform in front of Cupcake. Hells getting, I'm going to say a full 4. Full 4 points, calling it off. No points for East Vic.
Beautiful little toe stop hop on the outside as she was calling it off.
Good little mindset win there for Diamond Valley coming straight back. Just that whole 4-0. We're in the lead. We're going to keep the lead.
Gets very quiet in here between jams.
Because we've got an engaged audience. Nobody off having their own conversations. They're watching the game.
Speaking of watching the game, PMS, there we go, out for lead for Diamond Valley. We've got Strawberry Short Skate just getting out of the pack there.
Forearm sending slaps to the box.
Yeah, PMS deciding that's enough of a shenanigan. The hit to the inside. You know what? I don't want to be run back.
Claire and I Claire called that the stack and call.
The stack and call.
The stack and call. So yeah, if the jammer stacked it and like, no, not worth getting up, stack and call. We also had a spin and call from a Mad Pixie, and then there was like a whole tumble and call also. There was a whole range of this maneuver.
I feel like tumble and call is my signature move.
1 point there for PMS with their stack and call. 78 Diamond Valley, 61 East Vic. Meanwhile, Hell's doing something different, taking a lead from the inside line. Oh, it looks like we've got a bit of a depleted pack there. Oh no, three Diamond Valley blockers still holding back. I said it. No longer holding back. Cupcake Fairy. Hell's coming in for some points. Shut down. Recycled. Calling it with. Did she get the full 4? No, 2 points scored there. 50% of the pack passed. Actually, if we had one in the... No, we don't have one in the box. I was going to say we may only have...
We do still have one in the box.
Oh, okay. So technically only past one person then.
Yeah.
You've got 2 points if there's one in the box. Increasing that lead, 19-point lead to Diamond Valley.
Shout out to Rekka from WA, or formerly from South Sea, now in WA, calling out the Witches usually have a strong second half. It'd be really interesting to see if there were any changes they made at half time.
Nice to meet you back on the track and lead.
Good to see Nose back on track after that big fall. PMS not to be outdone, chasing Nose down from the back.
Loving it. If you're the team behind, 4-0 ain't going to cut it. Knives trusting her blockers to recapture PMS and going around for a second scoring pass.
Bit of offense in there from Nat, trying to break up that pod. Knives is also really good at picking the lines and just kind of doing that agility, sneaking through where you see those gaps.
She's got a really good juke on her, like looking like she's about to take one way and then changing direction and going the other.
Yeah.
Fall for it every time.
What was that? Nice 8-point jam for Knives, bringing Eastvic up to 69, and Diamond Valley got 4 points for that one on 84.
Well, low and slow Diamond Valley, somebody yelled. Either their bench or mirror, I'm going to assume. Diamond Valley taking the front place in the pack this time around. Hells, yeah, pushing to the out. Bit of O there from Nat. Clears the line for Hells, unfortunately. And short skate held behind Nick and Pony Boy in the middle of the pack. Pony Boy knocks him to the inside, slight drawback. Feels like short skate is sort of stuck in the middle of the pack, because we've got Nat up there trying to do some sneaky star pass with one hand behind, not even looking. That's how skilled she is. You didn't even need to see where the helmet cover was. Star pass for Eastvic. Hells yeah, coming in with some more points. Calling it at the back of the pack. Some points scored, I'm sure. 3. So that was a total of 7 points for Diamond Valley in that jam. Eastvic scoreless. 91 to 69.
We got official time out. Bit of track maintenance. The tracking is holding up pretty well.
Yeah.
Props to Geelong for your expertise in track lane.
Yep. Hasn't been much repair until this game, actually. Second last game of the day. 22 points in it, so Diamond Valley have pushed that lead out a little bit since half-time.
There's still 25 minutes left. Like,
still plenty of time to grow that or shrink that, depending on which team you're going for.
oh my god, our amazing first aiders are also pointing out the track maintenance stuff. Is there anything they can't do?
Yeah, no, they're gods. I actually couldn't predict who was going to win this game when we're like, about to sit down, start the game. I'm like, I don't know who's going to do it today.
I feel like all of the games today,
the nerd blowout was more than I expected in that first game.
Yeah.
I expected that to be closer.
I don't know. Looking at each of the matchups today, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a clear winner.
Which is what it should be. That's the whole point of finals. Yeah, these are meant to be the closest games of the tournament.
Both teams bunching up on that jam line.
Yeah, they've been all tight starts at the back line for this game.
So we've got PMS with the staff of Diamond Valley. And the Rumour for Eastvic out for lead. Amazing toast up right on the outside for PMS to get out of that initial pass. Interesting to see. Yeah, they're getting the call to run it, try and get some points up.
Yeah, smart bench calls, I think.
Oh, such strong work from their Rumour there. Just constantly keeps going, pushing again.
I was going to say very tenacity. Very tenacious. Or admire the tenacity.
Both.
Yes.
There's a lot of really good offense happening as well. Like, just that subtle offense where you just clear one lane, just get in the way, delay a blocker for a couple of seconds.
Yeah. If for a jammer that's switched on and looking for it, it's all they need.
Oh, God, yeah. Nice work by Eastvic, getting 8 points in that jam, just bridging that gap a little bit. 95 for Diamond Valley to 77 for Eastvic.
Got Hells on the line for the Firetails, and the Witches have... Sorry, there's a ref and a jam timer in between me and...
So rude.
Oh, well, I respect their position. Just means there's a delay on the commentary. It is...
Knives. That
You're right.
Hells
Big hit,
matchup.
Hells, taking down... Oh, sadly, a big hit with the forearms on Hells there. Knives slides out of the pack. Is not awarded lead. They've got a cut. Wow, I missed that too.
So we're going to get another jammer bounce. As soon as Knives sits in the jammer seat for the penalty box. Hells should be sent out back on track, and then Knives only has to sit the same amount of times that Hells just did.
Pack set it itself up so there's almost a flat wall of Eastwick at the front. Diamond Valley not at all interested in helping. They're just going to do that passive offense and let Hells push forward and Eastwick
Honestly,
having to bridge.
like,
Yeah, it's the right
if it's
decision.
Hells, yeah, cool.
Yeah, and Knives is about to come out the box very soon anyway, so you don't have a heap of time to do much in the lead up. So now we do have a full 2-minute jam. Hells coming in to score some points. Knives battling Beast at the front. Oh, it's an epic battle. It went on so long that Beast had to go to the box for being out of play. Hells out for that second scoring pass. The scoreboard does not agree with me. Were they on initial passes, were they? Not bad. We have a depleted pack. We've only got 2 Firetails, 3 Eastwick skaters. Eastwick swoop in to do some offense, leaving Ponyboy and Knives to fight it out at the front of the pack.
Ponyboy does love a chest catch out the front.
Yeah.
They do really well in that spot.
No, let's be honest, the master of that is KO.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Forever,
The legend.
always and forever, KO will be the champion of that.
But so effective you can slow them down enough that your pack can reform with you and recapture.
Yeah.
Hard to hold somebody there forever when you're sort of getting that pushing out of play happening. So what's happening here?
Bit of a run back.
All the Germans are entering at the back of the pack. Got Eastwick blocking at the front with Hells.
Trying to get the last couple of points.
Where did the
Got
chips fall there?
3 on that last pass for Hells.
So that's going to
Possibly
be
a full
11-8. 11-8 jam. Diamond Valley still in the lead at 106. 85 to Eastwick. 20. Is that 21?
Yes.
21 points in it. So we're staying around that 20, 21, 22 points differential. Somebody got to change something up. Well, somebody in Eastwick's got to change something up if they want to.
Well, they're having a timeout to discuss possibly that exact thing.
Great minds.
Yeah.
But then again, actually, the way that when they've got lead, they've been running it, I think that's been a good idea. So the 2 times it's happened, they've got 8-4, which is technically the same as the 4-0 they could have got. But you sort of need that element of trust in the hopes that you may get a second or third scoring pass. It's worth the risk, I feel it, if you're 20 points behind and you've still got 20 minutes on the clock.
You've got to back your jammers to get through and back your blockers to hold them up just a little bit longer. I know we did it in the first half, but they are doing such a great job. We should go through our officials again, just to give a bit of a shout out, because they're making all the things happen. They're keeping it safe.
True.
They're writing down all the stats, so data nerds like me can
Oh my God,
go and check it out.
I love looking at the stats book after. Do you use the Rainy City stats? Do you write them into another stats book afterwards, or is that just us?
I do the Woofter one, and then I've got my own kind of custom stats book that I've
Nice.
put far too much work on. Anyway, our non-skating Hypoderm, Rex, Killer Curls, Abdul, Spag, and Panda.
And on skates 5284, Gary, Miss Craig, Arantula, KTKO, JR Peewee, and Smackaron.
Beautifully timed for the start of that next jam. We've got PMS for the Firetails, Cape Fair for Eastwick. Really fast dynamic hacks happening at the moment. And fast dynamic jammers, really.
Yeah. I think they're making the packs fast and dynamic. I blame the jammers. Lead out. I agree on derby commentary.
Far too long. Doing anything else. It's good to have them back on skates.
They're in a love. Ponyboy and Slab. Speaking of Rumor there at the front of the pack, swapping in with Naps. Nat coming in to do back at it. Lead jump. Beats.
I think it's the first time we've seen Beast jam.
Out of be allowed to go around, maybe depending on what the room is. So, Rumor is has fallen as well, though, and that is the front of the pack. Ah, calling that call.
Flaps doing some really good hit out.
A great game today.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
an effective.
surprised.
Will be bringing them to Diamond Valley's one.
Eastwick trying that really
beautiful wrap.
Oh, I missed.
When did that happen? When did this go to the box?
East must have got a penalty at
Yes.
the end of that last jam, so she'll be sitting in there for the 30 seconds. Eastwick making the absolute most of that.
That was a beautiful line.
Oh, the Eastwick offense has been absolutely amazing today.
Okay, second scoring pass.
We've got the Beast out of the bin, ready to get through her initial pass so she can go and get some. Meanwhile, Cupcakes through, racked up and clocked in 8 points. Unfortunately for the Beast.
Back to the box. Oh, that was a time. Not that I know what the previous time was. Pony Boy heading to the box for a direction. And an insubordination. Sometimes the quickest way to the box is not the most legal way to the box. If you get a penalty,
most times
you need to go
it's not.
perpendicular and get off the truck ASAP and then a few seconds.
Yeah.
Cut through the centre of the track and got an insubordination for their troubles.
I mean, in their defence, it does save seconds.
Oh, like you
Not
logic,
the long
sometimes
run.
I'll get to the box as fast as I can, and so you go straight as a crow flies. Sadly, you need
Honestly,
to go off the
my
track
logic brain abandons me quite frequently.
first. Does it? Lucky you've got great instincts. It's just lucky
no
your
thinking.
illogical brain is working.
Yeah, no thinking, all doing.
Yeah, turn left. Let's go.
Yeah.
Work on.
Yes, they need to be better. More critical, damn it.
Oh, sorry, that's the worst.
So we've got an official timeout at the moment. Looks like we've got some paperwork happening, doing some check-ins between our lineup trackers in the middle and our penalty box crew, making sure all of the numbers match up, which is kind of critical when...
Because when you do your stats later, you need that to be matching. Like if you find a discrepancy in that second spreadsheet,
Oh, yeah,
they're in
yeah, yeah,
trouble.
yeah.
I'm so excited you've got your own spreadsheet. Like, we use somebody else's. So. I
I
thought
need to
we're
check
good
out
by
the
putting it
Rainy
into
City
a
one.
second one, and you're like, oh no, I made my own one. So
I mean, it's not amazing.
you just got derby nerd points. I'm jealous.
Like in a previous life, was a business analyst. I'm all about Excel docs, all about the pivots, all about the data analysis.
Sorry, I also come from an IT background. Cup that says I love spreadsheets. Sorry, Derbyverse. We went off topic.
we nerded out a little bit. We're coming back. We're coming back.
All right, I see skaters coming onto the track. We have Knives to meet you lined up as the only jammer of note at this time because, well, Beast is a jammer of note, but Beast is in the penalty box. Along with Pony Boy, who will not be rejoining us for a minute. So we'll have 3 Firetail blockers up against Knives. Didn't use that same wrap manoeuvre that they did last time. However, who was that? Ra comes in, takes out Slaps, beautifully done, leaves only 2 blockers for Knives to go around. Good strategy again. That's 2 lots of great Team O from Eastwick.
Oh, they're doing so well with their offense.
And they've reformed up their tripod as Beast returns to the track. Knives falls through the front of the pack, but collects all the points on their way. Another big drawback there, this time by Ra on Beast. Slaps go to the box to join. Oh no, Hells goes to... Oh, Hells was the pivot there. Ah,
Yeah.
yes, smart move.
Looks like Firetails were going for that strategic
pass,
move,
yeah,
just in
yeah.
case Beast wanted to pass or
Yeah.
needed to.
And Beast is now out on their initial pass. Slaps drawing Knives back. Called out of play. Knives going back for it, going to get those points. Hauling it off. That was a textbook down for Eastwick.
That was beautiful.
Exactly what they wanted. 8 points unopposed.
We are back to a 1-point game.
Oh, Oh, I'm gonna need medication of some kind. No, this is finals derby. What a privilege. We don't get to see a day of tight games normally. It's just not how derby pans out. So it's absolutely amazing.
The tight games I enjoy the most.
Oh yeah.
But simultaneously, I hate the anxiety of them.
Yeah.
All right, and our 12th jam, we've got Strawberry Shortskate for East Vic and PMS for Diamond Valley. Strawberry just taking that inside line, getting out a bit quicker. Honestly, these East Vic blockers...
They're all taking a pot shot, weren't they? We just all individually hit a...
As soon as you think you're out, there's another one coming at you. PMS coming through to score.
Short skate says no.
Not fair. And we've had a lead change.
Dun, dun, dun.
East Vic 113 versus Firetails 110. We've got 15 minutes left. So the final quarter, if there were quarters.
Sorry, I have musical
It's not
Tourette's.
the final countdown.
I have musical Tourette's, I'm sorry.
I mean, we can count down.
Well, that's what the period clock's for. Fine.
Yeah.
How exciting. You can feel the momentum shift.
And you can feel the crowd getting
it's back to a close game now. It's not like Firetails are just going to run away with it. East Vic are making they're making their place. They're making their stand for that third medal on the podium.
East Vic, my memory isn't the best, but I feel as though they have been in that third place playoff fairly consistently for the past few years. They're doing really well in that kind of, like I know we had played against them maybe 2018, 2019
wow,
for
you worry
third
that your
place.
memory's not terrible. I don't remember what I had for breakfast, my friend. No, you're right. It sort of does feel that they've been in the upper half.
Yeah, they're really consistent.
Admittedly, like a lot of their players are consistent too. They don't seem to have much player turnover.
Yeah, they've got like a really strong experienced player base.
Yeah.
Which they've made it, like they maintained through
COVID,
through COVID, keeping everyone rolling, which is a huge advantage.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got Cupcake Fairy up against somebody wearing blue. It is Hells on the outside, going to the middle, going to the out, pushing, ducking, weaving. Taking the in, yes, using their own blocker.
That lateral movement for Hells.
Oh no, they've got a back block.
Oh no.
Cupcake Fairy for 30 seconds to score points, and they're in the lead. Oh, East Vic bench going wild.
Whatever they talked about in that timeout, it's helping. It's
worked.
doing it.
And it was a really nice attempt by East Vic there. Coordinated 0-2 to either side of the blue Firetail tripod. And now they're doing a bit of one-on-one, taking out one Firetail blocker here, one Firetail blocker there. Yeah, probably take out Slaps, everybody. That would be strategically smart.
Yeah, Slaps is absolutely killing it.
Slaps is recycled to the front. With Watto, sneaks through.
Cupcake.
4 points, but that was a hard-earned 4 points. That was that was a penalty burn, 30 seconds. Yeah. So Hells falls, rolls to the inside, which seems like a good instinct for a jammer to have, and stands up back in the centre of the track. Knocked out by Ra, recycled to the back of the pack. So I'm assuming this is still Hell's initial pass.
Yeah.
So therefore I'm going to say early call by East Vic in that instance. I think you could have got a few more points.
I was going to say, that's got to be breaking your benchy brain.
I'm so bad.
Shout out to everyone watching us live on the stream. Put your comments up. Let the teams know you're behind them. We've got a lot of support for both teams. Shouting out to the Firetails, shouting out to East Vic. If you've got a favourite player, let us know. We'll try and do call-outs. But Jam 14, PMS, straight away out for lead, trying to pull back that difference. Knives is having none of it.
Ra's on fire today.
Oh, that hit out was beautiful.
They've just been really pivotal hits, like really strategic hits.
Yeah.
So points at the end of that guy. 4 points to Firetails, no points for East Vic. Oh, 114 to 121. This time, 7-point game, but now in Eastvic's favour.
I'm appreciating the argument happening now in the comments. With Essa going, you've got this diamonds. Alan's going, not yet, they haven't. Beautiful.
Love it. And Eastvic taking the front line here with Strawberry Shortcake jamming and Helsia for the Firetails. Hell's taking the inside line. Rumour saying no. I love that. Rumour and Nat blocking together. Oh, so close. Hells does a little, I'm just going to jump on my toe stops on that outside. Survives the altercation.
Signature move.
Out for their initial.
The core
Short
strength to do that and stay in. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're right. Something to be in awe of. Obviously works out a lot more than I do.
Oh, nicely done, short skate. Just kind of taking the momentum of that pod, scooting to the outside.
Yeah, did a star stash to put them off the trail. Sadly didn't get back around for any points of their own. Did Hells get the full four? Yes. Full four for Hells. Creeping back.
So it's a 3-point game. Eastvic out in front on 121 with Diamond Valley on 118. Only, we'll go 11 and a half minutes.
Yeah, 11 and a bit.
Roundabout.
Yeah, by the time that 30 seconds expires and we start the next jam. So Cupcake Fairy, obviously a staple jammer for Eastvic today. Love to see this out. And PMS.
Speaking of staple jammers.
That's right. PMS runs down the outside line. Wow, Cupcake somehow parted the blockers magically. It kind of was like waves of blockers falling away. It totally was. PMS coming in for some points. Does the exact same thing as they did to get their initial pass. Bench saying, you keep going. Because there are only 2 Eastvic blockers on the track at the moment, so capitalise on it when you're only a few points behind.
Yeah.
So
Your blockers are worth more than...
Yeah, that one blocker that's worth 3 points. Oh. So Jack and Ra unable to keep PMS there. Wow, that's a really polite pack there. One whistle blows and all of them stop to see who the penalty was. We try and train our blockers until you hear your colour number. Do not stop.
Oh, you don't stop.
No stopping.
Or if everyone else is stopping, you take advantage of it.
Yes. They haven't blown those 4 whistles and the jammer's still hitting their hips. Keep hitting the jammer. So that is now 12 points for PMS.
Oh, lead change again.
Cupcake is out with 4 points, but they've got a little bit of catching up to do. PMS says no chance for you to catch up. I'm sorry. So we got 13 points in the end there for PMS. 4 points for Cupcake. 125 to 131. You're right. If you're still drinking from the last game's lead changes, well, you're probably not. You're probably on the floor from the last game's lead changes. But if you're just hydrating, you've probably been a bit thirsty this game. Have a drink.
We endorse drinking responsibly.
Oh, yeah.
For everyone else. What do we got? Knives, very low on the line. Looks like a Helsia.
Yeah,
pushing
I concur.
on the
It looks
outside.
very much like a Helsia. Somebody up.
Penalty for Helsia.
Looks like a forearm penalties for the Helsia.
Yeah.
Eastvic again. Oh. Power jam situation. Knives does some kind of hand signal to indicate something to her teamies.
I feel like that hand signal is help.
It was effective.
Yeah.
Knives has 4 points.
Eastvic are doing well to make the most of...
Yeah, they've capitalised on their penalties when they've got power jams. I mean, not their penalties, capitalised on the other jammers' penalties.
Unfortunately, Knives got a penalty. We need to stop talking about penalties.
No, I'm not going to
seem
say
to
I
be
jinxed that one.
manifesting.
No, I didn't jinx that one.
Okay. So Hell back on track, still on her initial jam. This jam will be going through the full 2 minutes, so there's 53 seconds left.
Plenty of time to match Knives' score.
Yeah.
Even though Knives would have gone to the box with a few points in her pocket, she's got to still complete that pass when she gets out. So Hell's lining up napkin.
You could almost see, like, our positioning is right,
That was
staring down that corner, and you
Yeah,
could see
yeah.
Hell's kind of doing that decision of, do I juke or do I just go?
Just go full power.
Yeah.
I'm going to say there is a no pack at this point.
I'd say so, yeah.
But there is that rule, right? The saying, no pack, go back, out of play, skate away.
Oh, I love that saying, whoever made that up.
So you can still cut in a no pack situation, so you've got to be careful. Well, that's an interesting manoeuvre. We don't train for that one.
Stuff happens mid-jam.
That was a cool jam.
That was a really cool jam.
Somebody tell us the points, please.
So we got Eastvic.
Wow, Eastvic did such a good job.
And 3 for Haltier on that one.
They did such a good job holding Haltier back because technically both jammers spent the same amount of time in the box, so then should have evened out the difference there. That would be 137 to Eastvic, 134 to Diamond Valley. 3-point game.
Oh, lead change
PMS
again.
runs down the inside line on a toe stops.
PMS says, you know what?
We're going to change that. Let's get us back in the lead again.
Yep.
Cupcake still having a bit of a battle to get out.
Gliding her way through, still has Beast to get.
Three blockers
Beast and
from
slaps.
Yeah.
That's a lot to get through.
Yeah, agree. Jack taking a hit at PMS on the exiting of this. Oh, nope, they're both out, but one has made a scoring pass, one has just made initial pass. And both entering the pack for points. PMS decides to grab a couple and then say, Cupcake, you can't have any.
And we had another lead change.
Enough for a lead change.
Current score is Diamond Valley on 140 versus Eastvic on 137. Another quick lead change for that 6-point jam. Diamond Valley taking the lead yet again. Only 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Literally anyone's. Well, I mean, not anyone's. One of these
Diamond
two
Valley
teams.
or Eastvic. Yeah, agreed.
Yep.
So we have Hells taking that inside line, pushing, and getting a forearms.
Unfortunately.
And then we have Knives. Nat taking out Ponyboy. So Ponyboy re-engaging. And taking a seat.
Sometimes you just need a moment.
Sometimes it's a slippery floor. So Knives now is unopposed on the track. Helsia is in the penalty box. They'd be getting quite high on penalties now, I reckon. Knives coming in for some points. Some beautiful O from Eastvic that time, sort of taking out a few blockers strategically. So Knives could weave through the pack and get full 4 points quite quickly. Coming back around for another scoring pass. Push to the outside. Re-entering. No kind of formal wall-like structure from Diamond Valley at this point. Tripod's now reformed. Hells is back from the box, pushing against the Eastvic blockers at the front. More amazing O from Eastvic today.
Knives through again. Hells is still working on their initial pass.
Oh no. I think this is another deja vu moment. Knives off to the penalty box. Hells has already done their penalty this jam, so last time it was 12-3. We'll see how it falls out this time.
So it's another 2-point jam, 40 seconds left. Hells is all about the points and all about the scoring right now.
They seem to have figured her out, Eastvic, haven't they? Like, she had a bit more success at the beginning of the game and is now, or maybe they're fatigued.
It's been a really, grinding, tough game.
Eastvic is definitely holding Hells much more successfully than they were initially.
Interesting strategy by the Firetails.
The stand still and let her push now, yeah.
The force and no pack kind of situation.
I guess, but historically with Hells, that's smart.
I mean,
will be pushing forward, but now that Eastvic have managed to lock them down and, holy moly.
Great work by both jammers.
4 minutes left on the clock. Looks like Eastvic outscored. 7 points to Eastvic, 3 points to Diamond Valley. So
another score change.
Score change, and now 1 point in the lead, 144 to 133.
143.
Ugh, 143. My bad. That's more than 1 point.
This is why we're not score tracking.
That's why we use spreadsheets later.
Yeah, right. Awesome. We've got PMS pushing that Eastvic pack out the front with Cups working on the Firetail pack down the back. PMS out as lead. Cups just getting drawn back. Only 2 Firetail blockers on track.
Only 3 Eastvic blockers, not 3 on 3 again.
Oh, easy. Evens. PMS gone through first scoring pass.
They're risking it for a biscuit.
You got to risk it for the biscuit.
They were 1 point behind and they had a 4-0 jam.
So both jammers going through their second scoring pass. PMS getting 8 points for the jam. Cups matching that 8 points.
Yeah, it's a really interesting strategy to do when you're 1 point behind. Although I suppose it took some time off the clock.
Which, depending on what position you're in, can be good or bad.
Yeah. So now it's switched. 153 to 152 with Diamond Valley in the lead because that was a 10 to 8 point jam. Whose timeout was that?
Officials.
Official timeout.
They need a minute. There's been a lot going on.
Well, look, we've got 2.5 minutes left on the clock and there's only 1 point in it, and the last 3 jams have only had 1 point in it. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I love it. As you can see on the screen now, we have a picture of the scoreboard because the scoreboard overlay is not not functioning at the moment.
I mean, knowing the score right now isn't the most important thing, is it? Also, for everyone still watching at home, make sure you tune in for our next game, which is Westside versus Kingston, playing off for the first and second place of the entire statewide Stampede tournament for this year.
Yeah, it's more than bragging rights.
It's more than bragging rights. There's literal
Like
trophies.
There's a plaque.
Actually, this team, like this game, is also playing for
Well,
a physical
there is
trophy.
physically something at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we had to get Plucky engaged. Southsea had engraved. Southsea had to get it engraved, and we have to bring it back today. So
You say
we can go to the
Plucky?
next Plucky. Yeah, we called him Plucky. He wore his seatbelt when he went to the engravers.
That's adorable.
We have photographic evidence.
Fun fact from the background of Stampede, one of the trophies, 2 of the trophies of this year, in fact, broke on arrival as they were being taken out of the boxes. So one has been glued back together, another has been replaced. But we won't tell all the teams which is which.
No.
No.
Bit of blue tax, you'll be right.
Gaffer tape, I've got a roll right here.
Yeah. Gaffer fixes
I
everything.
mean, that's very derby.
Yeah. Actually,
right.
you could do that, just say it was part of the ambience of the trophy.
Yeah,
Made it more...
it's the vibe.
Purple gaffer tape that they have here is great, actually.
It is really good. All right. We've had that rolling whistle, meaning the next jam isn't too far away.
2 minutes 20, 1 point in it.
Good work by Diamond Valley, using that timeout to just kind of give their team a second to regroup,
It's Knives
try and maintain that 1 point lead.
Knives V.
I'm going to say Hells.
It is Hells, yeah. I want to know how many penalties Hells is on. Hells gets lead.
Ooh, big hit out front there.
Half a track behind. Eastwick taking the back position. Hells coming in at Hells power. Oh, I think that's enough to increase the
They
lead.
get 3. Only 3 points, but you only need 3. So that's extending Diamond Valley's lead to 156 versus 152. So it was a 3-0 jam there for Diamond Valley with 1 minute 30-ish left to go.
Cupcake up against
PMS.
That's how we started the game. So we'll finish the game.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Nice run back there from
Huge
Slabs.
run back there. PMS only has Jack to beat at front.
PMS out for lead.
Fartail's locking it down.
Cups has their star off, looking to pass it.
Oh, only 2 Eastwick blockers remain on the track.
PMS 4 points for that pass, bringing Firetails up to 160. Cupcake going through, getting that initial, about to start the scoring pass. PMS getting 8 points, looking to the bin. Sorry, the bench, not the bin. Don't look at the bin.
Well, yeah, if you're able to go lap for lap now and just waste the time, makes sense.
Yeah, run the timeout. So current scores as they're being added up onto the scoreboard, 164 for Diamond Valley, 156 for Eastwick.
So a 2-lap lead kind of a thing.
Yeah. 14 seconds left in the game clock. the actual jam clock as it got about 40 seconds left. Oh, big hit out by Slaps. I feel for Cups. Like,
Yeah, East Vic are done the math.
yeah,
Period, clock time's out. They're 2 laps ahead. Call it, call it, call it.
really smart game from Firetails. This is unofficial, but it appears that Firetails have won with 168 points, a 12 points final jam. Beautiful. Versus 159 to East Vic. But we will wait for the jam refs and the scorekeepers to do their double checking and wait for the fancy rolly whistle.
Yeah, got to practice that guy. It's fancy. No, what a skilled game. Like, and some amazing bench management at the end there. Fancy rolly whistle has happened.
Technical term.
Official score, Diamond Valley wins 3rd place, 168, to East Vic Roller Derby coming in 4th at 159.
Amazing finish for Diamond Valley, their first year as a standalone team
Yeah,
in this
that's it.
competition, being able to take out 3rd.
Big rebrand, big refocus. It's amazing. So good. So good.
So good.
Well, it was lovely chatting with you.
It's been great. So everyone stay tuned for the final.
Sorry, I apologise.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I am and potentially will continue to be Corey.
Yeah, I'm still Harmon Miranda.
Awesome. Enjoy derbies.
Catch you next time.